Coach, you took from the starting lineup a little bit tonight, seemed to work efficiently, and the team was able to shoot over 50% deep at the half. Just was that part of the game plan to get those guys throwing up shots?
Man, the game plan was just to see who we were going to have playing. We the sick and shut in right now, the banged and the bruised. So JD didn't play. You know, I think he has some ankle injuries. You know, so it's difficult to lose him. But we got a next man up mentality, and everyone is over there is extremely capable of going out and performing and giving us some positive impact to make sure we try to impact winning in some fashion or form. And for the most part, they did that tonight, and I was happy for them.
And defensively, I mean, man, Delaware State's guards were almost able to combine for nearly 50 points tonight. What were they able to do so effectively that were giving the team a little bit?
Well, they're good, and we made them better because we didn't guard off the bounce, and we allowed them to get started early. And then they got some offensive rebounds where they had some kickouts, and we just wasn't present. You know, we tried to lock up at the end of the game, but they shot the ball well. They were 11 for 28 from the three. They were 49% from the three. You know, we were 12 for 26 ourselves, and, you know, we went to the free throw line and knocked our free throws down. But I thought the difference in the game was we executed and rebounded down the stretch.
Yeah, speaking of rebounds, Emmanuel short-handed with no Perry Smith tonight, able to come in with 5 blocks. What did you see from him tonight?
You know, in the first half, you know, I challenged him because he wasn't doing what he was supposed to do, right? Ball screen defensive coverage was awful. It was atrocious, and, you know, he was a huge part of that. So I challenged him and, you know, just to do what we've been taught to do. Like, I didn't understand what his concept was or where his mind was in that first half. But, you know, look, man, these are not kids, right? These are young men, and I have to step up and challenge you, and everybody got to be held accountable, including myself. And in the second half, he did a much better job and made it difficult for them at the rim. You know, I thought they couldn't get to the rim and finish as easy. And he had some huge blocks, some huge tie-ups, some huge 50-50 balls, and some huge rebounds.
So was that part of the halftime speech to get those guys to get down on the blocks and try to rebound a little bit better?
Yeah, just overall, we just had to defend better. Like, that's the staple of who we are. We just wasn't guarding, right? They were shooting 50%, and it was just open. It just didn't look or feel right. It didn't look like NCCU basketball. It didn't feel like NCCU basketball, so we had to rectify that.
Poor boy King tonight, 11 for 12 from the free throw strike, 34 total points, over 50% from deep. What led to this explosion for him?
Well, he's more than capable. You know, he just plays the game the right way. He don't hunt shots. You know, it's always looked like it's in sync and harmony with what we're trying to accomplish and do. And then he just got hot. And then he was able to go to the free throw line and, you know, get 11 of those points from the free throw line. So he's learning how to score and when to pick his spots and the appropriate angles to do so. So he had an outstanding job. So kudos to him and Fred.
7-4 in conference now, a few more games left. Just what do you expect to see from the team these next few games?
Man, it doesn't get easier. We go on the road, and we got to take this show on the road, and we got to defend and rebound up in Baltimore for both games, and hopefully we can come out and secure 2 victories up there.
Oh boy, you were just a spark that could not be reckoned with tonight, with 34 total points and 9 rebounds, showing that you do more than just score. What was the feeling getting ready for this game today?
Well, it's all because before practice, everything starts in practice, preparing each other for the game, and just came out a good win.
Your counterpartner, Fred Cleveland, also had 25 points and 10 assists. What did you see from Fred Cleveland tonight spreading the ball around?
He was just being a floor general. Being him, it's easy playing with a point guard like that that like to share the ball and score it.
Game kind of tight, you know, throughout. What do you feel like separated Central down the stretch?
We just locked in. We just stayed playing defense and rebounding the ball and getting out on the break.
Fred, 10 assists tonight to go along with 25 total points, shooting efficiently over 50% from the field. Just how big did the goal seem tonight?
Oh, man, that was just one of them nights, you know. Put in a lot of work in this gym, a lot of hours in here, a lot of work just on my own. And for these moments when people got to step up, these are times where that work shows.
Also had to play some stellar defenses. Delaware State had 2 guards that nearly combined for 50 points. Just what was it like being able to contribute on offense just as equally as you contributed on defense?
I pride myself on being a two-way player. And today was we had to pick up a lot of points because we didn't have Jadarius today. So we all came in with a next man up mentality, knowing that our defense had to be that much better. So tonight it just came out and showed play on both ends of the ball.
Yeah, game was tight in the first half. What do you feel like? What did you see from your team down the stretch that you liked that separated you guys?
I love the fight that we had. You know, they came out hot. They made it the first about 5 shots. So to see that fight, that we didn't give up, that we took that first punch and was able to give a whole lot more punches back. So I love that my team, we outwork. We just, every day we getting better. And you can see it from all our losses we didn't have, from all the wins we didn't have. We just trying to take something from every game to keep improving so we can be ready for March.
Like you mentioned, Delaware State getting off to a fire start. Going into the locker room, what was the mentality? Was it like almost okay, this team can get us, or what were you guys thinking in the locker room?
We knew coming in that they could score. They got 3 guards that can score. Our main thing was we're not gonna let them come in our house and just have game of their night, game of their life. You know, we came in the locker room keying in on defense, and we knew that our defense was gonna turn into offense because we one of the best fast break teams in the country. So we just had put our main focus on getting stops so we can run.